Well, the microphone, very few places you're ever going to find that. Like,
If you don't see a microphone, it's probably a lapel mic.
Yeah, and a pedal mic, yeah, absolutely, because that's pretty insane otherwise. But
We still need coasters.
we do need coasters, otherwise, because I remember, oh man, that was my biggest thing. Was like hitting this.
You do that a lot. You're like, we gotta do this, motherfucker. You're like a black chick. Like, let me tell you something, boy.
Exactly. Pretty gross, actually. As a realization, I came to realize from that.
It's being an avid speaker. That's okay. That's not something to be sad about.
I guess.
There's worse things that could be.
There are lots of worse things. Anyway, Tar and Feathered, everyone. Tar and Feathered. Episode.
Pre-episode.
Another pre-episode.
10.
But, like 0.75, something like that. Should be the last one. This is going to be the last one. If everything runs correctly, this is going to be the last one. And then episode 1 after this. Ugh, that was disgusting.
Can hear that in vivid detail.
Vivid HD quality. I can hear that. Can you stop? Can you stop?
Everything pops. What do you
For
want?
for everything fucking human, please. So anyway, for this one, another one where I don't exactly know what the topic was. It's more over kind of just like a test to see what we can do.
Are traps gay?
Are traps gay? That was a question we had earlier. Are traps gay?
I think it depends on the individual.
No, if you don't know, absolutely not.
No.
Hmm.
It's a very poor trap, though. He doesn't pull it off well. Like, you can blatantly tell that's still a dude.
Is very much a guy from what you can tell. I don't know. What about like Carlos from our unit? Morales?
Oh.
What happens when
Those traps were gay.
what happens when you don't know? You go to reach down.
When you take a dick in the ass,
Instead of a
that
fi-
makes you gay.
Well, he never. I don't think he took it.
No, Carlos didn't, but he was giving it to the trap. Therefore, the answer to the question, is the trap gay? Yes.
The trap is gay, but are you gay?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I guess that works then.
Hey, man. You close your eyes, a butt's a butt, a mouth's a mouth.
What's that joke about the whole like flip-flops thing where it's like wearing flip-flops is like getting blown by a gay guy? It feels great up until the moment you look down and you realize, holy shit, I'm gay.
I thought that was Crocs.
Is that Crocs?
It can go both ways.
It
Same
probably
thing with
was
Uggs.
Crocs. It probably was Crocs, actually. You're right.
A lot more people shit on Crocs than flip-flops.
Then flip-flops.
I wear flip-flops. Not in public, mind you, but, doing household shit. I wear flip-flops. I go do my laundry, flops. I'm not putting whole-ass shoes on to walk around the barracks.
Well, no, I do. Like, I always put shoes on. But then again,
You
that's
got
just me.
some really disgusting man feet. That's why.
That is true. I mean,
You need to hide your feet.
it's not like I have like a foot infection.
No,
or
you
anything.
just got those snaggle toe claws. Like your toenails look like they could be fucking demon feet.
Well, no, they could definitely slice an artery open.
That's what I'm saying. They look like demon feet.
Yeah, without a doubt, they
Mine?
could do some serious damage.
Mine? No, I just have hammer toes.
Interesting.
You ever heard that phrase before, hammer toes?
Hammer toes. I don't think I have. No.
Like your big toe looks like the head of a hammer.
Oh, okay.
Hammer
Got it.
toes.
Yeah.
It's a hammer head like the shark. Hammer toes like the feet.
Well, I could assume as much. I don't think I've heard hammerhead. in any other context other than a shark.
Ed, Ed, and Eddie. Ralph. He had the giant hammer. The hammer of shame.
You dare mock the son of a shepherd?
Exactly.
Just hits him.
The hammer of shame.
Yeah.
That's other context.
There
you go. Oh, God.
Does it sound good?
It does, and you are still very loud, which is why I have to turn my volume down.
The funniest thing is, I'm probably the quietest I've ever been.
And I understand that, but you still talk very loud.
Hey, I gotta project my voice like a motherfucker.
It's NCO qualities.
Well, I'm blasting a guy.
Yeah, like Fouché, like, God, you fucking faggot. Everything's a fucking faggot.
Everything.
Is this a faggot?
Yeah, exactly.
Fouché in a nutshell.
He's the embodiment of the meme.
Yep. Or Fouché starts with an F. Faggot starts with an F. I'm just saying.
Coincidence? I think not. Exactly.
Incredibles reference.
You got me monologuing.
You sly dog. Really great movie. Incredibles 2 was totally worth it if you haven't seen it.
I have not seen it, no.
It's pretty fucking awesome. And the way that, like, you know, it has very, not even very subtle, but subtle political undertones to it.
Oh.
That, you know,
like the alt-right?
Yeah.
Is Richard Spencer in The Incredibles?
Well, he is the villain, so...
Oh, he's the villain of the movie.
But there's still only the one black guy, which is Frozone, so...
Well, yeah, we can't have more, like, the budget...
Yeah, too many.
The budget only allows for, like, one black guy.
It's not even the budget. It's more like, you know, the safety committee.
Oh, okay. Okay, got it, yeah.
Can't have too many of them all together at once.
Yeah, otherwise it might look, you know...
Dark.
It's a little too dark in this shot. What do you mean? We got, like, lights and everything. Yeah, that's not what I mean. I had a friend who was like, yeah, I went to LaGuardia Airport. Very dark airport. I was like, what do you mean? Like, the lighting was off? Like, that's not at all what I meant by that. And I was like, oh.
It is amazing when you come across those real life, actually racist people. Because you're always taken aback like, oh, that is an actual fucking thing. You are that much of an asshole.
Like, all I see is what color your skin is.
Watching Venom last night, that's what the supervillain was. Mm-hmm. Arabic.
Mm-hmm. Venom, 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 Venom,
Yep.
Venom.
They had so much color they had to have a white wrapper.
Yep, absolutely. Even though he was like
Indian?
Pakistani?
Yeah, like
Indian maybe?
Pakistani.
Yeah, something like that.
Which are really the same thing.
Well, they are essentially the same thing.
Yeah, except
One's
the
Muslim
mountain
and
range.
one's Hindu.
Yeah.
They weren't even separate countries until the 50s.
Yeah, and they want to murder each other because of it.
Yep. I'm Muslim and you're a Hindu.
Even though even though we share the same blood and we're twins.
We are literally the same person.
Hashtag twinning.
Yeah. Hashtag Iran.
That's actually a very
Pakistan
big plot
border.
in the Ender Game series. Afterwards, like the aftermath of the actual book Ender's Game. That's a very large point of it. Is they had all these, you know, child soldiers from all these different places, and each respective country took them back and then waged a war using them. And you had ones from India and ones from Pakistan. And at one point, there's even a caliphate using one of them.
Like ISIS?
I'm not saying like ISIS, but it was a Muslim caliphate.
What you're saying is Ender's Game is jihadi propaganda, is what you're saying.
At one point, there is a factor within the story that is, yes, Islamic extremism.
Oh, man.
It's pretty intense. Why do you think it's on the Commandant's reading list?
Because the Commandant's a secret Muslim extremist.
What's the opposite of that?
Also, an anti-theist extremist?
There you go.
Oh, wow, he's an anti-theist?
Most of them are, yeah, because they're like these genetically superior fucking superhumans, basically, because of their intelligence level, and almost none of them are actually religious. Like, they all understand, okay, the context of religion with leading the proletariat.
I'm sorry, I just heard the camera go off. I just want to...
Wait, which one?
This one.
What, did it click?
Yeah.
Oh no, did it stop? Hit the record button, the big red button. So can it only do a very determined set amount of time? 5-10 minutes of inactivity of recording?
Oh, this is dead.
Already? It shouldn't be. It just said like it had 2 fucking
Flashing
things.
red.
I guess recording takes a huge burden on it.
Damn.
Which we might be able to go online and find an external power source to, like, you know...
Well, we can just charge the batteries, right?
Yeah. Or I have that extra battery. I'll have to bring over the charger and everything.
Yeah, it's shutting off because of the battery or whatever.
Well, let's keep going and then we'll...
We will. We'll keep going. We just won't get anything from your perspective. Besides, we already had too much from your perspective anyway.
No one wants to see a lot of this.
Yeah, it's pretty
Most
gross.
of the editing, you're going to focus it on yourself anyway.
Yeah, because you're, you know, let's be real. What Hitler intended, what he didn't intend. Like...
Well, you're the kike, so...
That's debatable. But yeah, I don't know. I think a lot of what's on the reading list is pretty superficial.
I think they do a very poor job explaining why it's on the reading list. They're very much like, once you read it, you'll understand, which is just like, that's asking a lot from the average Marine. Unless it's like Rifleman Dodd, which is one of the most dry things you will ever fucking read in your whole goddamn life.
I think reading is a lot to ask for of a
the
Marine.
Average Marine, yeah.
Yeah. I think
so
reading
you should
in general...
explain why it's there. Which is why I get things like Ender's Game. There's better choices, but it's very open to the public.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing with Ready Player One, which is now on the reading list.
Yeah, man. I
Which
don't
is
know about
essentially
you, but...
the same fucking thing. It has the same moral story as Ender's Game, just more modern.
I don't know about you, but I love seeing classic 1980s horror films brought to life.
The movie is so far from the book, it's insane. Like, if someone were to try, you know, like, a lot of people back in our day would, like, watch the movie and try and write the book report based on the movie. You could not do that with Ready Player One. Like, it would be blatantly apparent, like, you didn't read the book.
You're telling me that The Shining was not shot for shot in the book as you take a sip. A long sip.
It wasn't in there at all, actually.
At all?
At all.
The Shining was not at all?
That scene was not in there. In the book
man.
at all. That was purely for visual effect.
Oh man, cheese and rice, that's insane.
Cheese and rice is pretty good, but you're correct.
I don't know, it just from what I saw in that, the little bit that we saw.
The movie is pretty awful. The movie ruined the entire premise of the book. Mm-hmm. It really did, which is what makes movie adaptations, that's what gives them a bad reputation. They do so poorly about representing what it is the book was trying to convey. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, I guess for the most part. I don't know, I just remember in Lion Witch in the Wardrobe.
Never watched the movie.
Oh, you never saw it? Never.
I didn't want to.
Why
Trying
not?
to bring C.S. Lewis to life, not going to work well.
Oh.
I knew they were going to cut out so much. Like, I didn't start reading that until I was like pre-teen, teenager, but it's one of those things that are experienced. Like, they're going to fuck it up.
I mean,
They left out a lot, even there.
they
And they
did.
contorted a lot of things. Like the relationship between, Aslan, who is supposed to be analogous to Jesus. That's
Yeah.
how it was originally written, and they kind of like skipped a lot of that.
They definitely
in
skipped over the
movie.
part where Aslan has sex with the girls. That was a very strange part in the book. I don't know if it needed to be in the movie. I was a little disappointed they didn't include it.
Well, it's kind of like it.
With the child gangbang?
Yeah.
I'm very shocked they didn't include that in the movie. I don't know about you. I'm not actually gonna finish that sentence because that'll put me on some like
Woo!
weird watch list.
Reddit
But
pedophilia watch list.
but yeah, no, that was a very strange point. Well, I mean, the book is like what 12,000 pages long. Like, yeah, we can have 2 pages for a child gangbang.
Which I understood what he was going for with what it meant to them.
What it meant, but like when it's described as, man, he's
Yeah, but
so
when-
big, I don't know if he'll fit in me. Yeah.
Yeah, when you try and portray that visually in a movie theater, let's not.
Whoa, you don't want to see that?
That means-
it just cuts to a Bang Bros fucking a little
What,
like
the one where it's always like Sweden and Germany, like Sweden's playing the video game, Germany's like,
yeah
yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
yeah. That's it's a great
It's a great meme.
it's a great meme, man.
It really is.
Oh man.
So there are some things that should be left out of the book versions. Left out of the movie adaptation of the book.
Sure.
But let's not forget video games
Uh-huh.
or movies made about a video game.
Well,
Like Mad Max.
almost. Wait, that's a movie made from a video game?
Mm-hmm. It
What's
was a
a
video
video
game
game?
first. Or not Mad Max.
So what video game are you talking about?
Oh, fuck, what was it? It's very similar to Mad Max. Whatever, those do exist. And Hitman.
Oh, Hitler's. Yeah, no, well, I was going to say it was almost all video game movie adaptations are absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible.
Except for Hitman.
No, Hitman's also awful. I'd be like, oh, no, not,
Halo. Fall of, what was it? The one where they're
no,
at the Academy?
that's not actually that bad of a, well, that was a fan-made movie.
That made it to Netflix?
That made it to Netflix, yeah. That was a fan-made
Wow,
movie.
I didn't know
Fall of
that.
Reach. Fall of Reach was a fan-made movie that was just produced by, like, fans and everything.
I did not know that.
It looked pretty decent for a fan film.
But everyone wanted the full movie of that live-action ODST trailer. That live-action ODST trailer was the shit.
Oh, okay.
You remember that?
The ODST trailer. I probably do. I probably know what you're talking about, but,
Yeah, it does the whole boot camp scene and everything, and then it shows his initial drop and him getting fucked up. And then it shows him like years later as a grizzled old veteran with those scars from that first encounter leading the others.
Oh, that was from Reach, but that was a condensed, like, so the movie starts with him in
Boot camp.
boot
Gang
camp
yelling, yeah.
or in, like, their, like, basic school.
Yeah.
And then the very end of the movie, it cuts to, and that was him. That's, I forget who it was, but yeah, that was from that was from that movie.
Yep. Well, no, it was way before that movie. They used that, but that was years and years and years before that. That was the trailer for ODST, because that's what he was.
I mean, okay, sure. But I just remember the end of the movie was him looking into the screen and his face
all
aging to show that was him the whole time. So that I know for at least for a fact that was the ending to the Fall of Reach film. I'm not exactly certain, obviously, as to the ODST one.
No,
but
this is when that came out. That was like the most badass game at the moment. Like, that's pretty hardcore.
And like it followed up Halo 3, which was like one of the best games ever made. So it was like, this is disappointing.
I never got much into the Halo franchise, actually. Like, playing it.
Yeah.
I love the story. I never played it much, actually.
Mm-hmm.
I've never owned an Xbox.
Never?
Never.
Oh, man. That's crazy.
I've never... The PS4 I have now, that's the first time I've owned a PlayStation since the 2.
Okay, so you didn't have a PS3, so you got a PS4, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
All I've had up until, like, the newest console I had when I joined the fleet was I bought the Wii U. That was the newest thing I had at the time. That whole year, like, all the way from, like, elementary school through after I graduated high school, didn't game, didn't play, didn't have a console.
I mean, I never had one after the 360, so I guess I'm kind of in the same boat. I have yet to buy an Xbox One or PS4 or a Switch or anything like that. Like
I bought a Switch, and that was like the newest thing, and I primarily bought that for Breath of the Wild, which I think is the coolest game I've ever played. For me personally, I love that game more than any other video game I've ever played.
You're wrong. I don't care what your opinion is, you're wrong. Smash it over my head. Just kill me right now.
On camera.
On
Multiple
camera.
cameras.
Don't worry, you'll delete the video after this. Don't worry.
I'll just burn the whole barracks down to
Oh,
hide
yeah.
the evidence.
Absolutely. Did your shoe hit that?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
I don't have a lot of space here because instead of you scooting into the desk, you want me to smash my knees against this.
Don't worry, I'll switch this around for you, baby. I'll switch it around for you. That's what you need.
As long as you give me a reach around, I know you love me.
Hey. That's all that matters.
That's all we need.
It's all we need. Not anymore.
Just space out for a moment.
Mm-hmm.
And we're back.
Oh yeah! We're doing this. That's right. That was what we were doing. So we're about to get to the end of this right now. Is there anything specific that you wanted to talk about before we wrap this up? This has been like the exact definition of a stream of consciousness, which
I like those kind of things, though.
I
William
guess I'm
Faulkner
fine.
books. William Faulkner books are very stream of conscious.
William Faulkner books. I also like him.
Yeah. Okay, for last thought. How the fuck have the Vegas Golden Knights lost 4 games in a row in overtime?
No one
How can you
cares.
shit the bed 4 times in a row?
No one cares at all. ASMR.
How about that? You like your audio all the way fucking up.
Ow, you dick.
That was me whispering.
That was awful.
You could see it over there. It was clipping hard as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, you like that, you fucking dirty whore.
How do you move away from the mic, you weirdo?
No.
You freak. You freak. Bite their heads off.
Stack them in a corner. Why would I do that?
Venom was okay of a movie.
It was pretty solid.
It was okay.
It was hilarious.
It was okay.
We've learned to like it here. It's terrifying that there's millions more of him.
Oh, yeah. The parasites?
Millions, yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Parasites! Parasites! Apologize!
Apologize. I wonder who did the voice for Venom. It's just Tom Hardy.
Yeah. Maybe, actually, I could see that.
For a processor.
Yeah. That would make sense, honestly.
Yeah.
Because he didn't use his regular speaking voice. He usually uses a deeper voice. But he was like, no, I'm nerdy and I'm a journalist.
Well, he also is British. So
yeah.
The fact that if he ever speaks with anything other than a British accent, he's doing some type of voice.
Yeah.
But yeah.
All right. Good night, Wisconsin.
Are we done?
Where are we at?
We're at 29 and 30. We got 30 more seconds, sir. Can you please not cut me off early? Can you please not cut me off early?
Like Trump did to General Mattis.
Man, you're just dating us super hard right now.
Woo!
Man, thank you for having to clip it. That I'm gonna have to
see it. Yeah, that was pretty awesome.
I'll have to edit that now.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
Leave it as is.
No.
Because who's gonna make it to minute 29?
29 minutes in? Oh, you done now? Okay. Well,
we're doing 30-minute episodes. That's what you wanted. What do you mean?
I'll see you guys. Tar and Feathered, episode 1.
Catch you on the flip side.
Stick around. Episode 1, right around the corner.
Next time, camera 3 might be working.
Next time, camera 3 will be working, and which one we'll actually have a discussion talk about, and not just a random.
You can't see it because camera 3 is
assortment.
down, but I'm staring at you.
It won't just be a random assortment of topics, actually. So stick around. Can't wait to see you there.